In the Barony of Kastakin, evil is rising. Creatures born of mud, stone, and bone have appeared. Politics keep the powers that be from taking action against this threat. The Barony needs heroes. In the far-off hamlet of Hovel's Way, two childhood friends, bound by dreaming stars, may be the heroes that the Barony needs. This is their story. The story of the heroes of Hovel's Way. Odine Dahlia Celestine is played by Angela Murray.
She knows that there is something amiss here, but she is not socially adept to have any clue of how to help.
Eremon Durant is played by Jared Rasher.
I know, I've mentioned my dreams before. I had one that didn't just feel meaningful, it felt important.
And the Dungeon Master is Chris Sneezak.
Why are we teaching when we're fighting something terrible?
You will not invade my small clothes!
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
Now, we begin. You reappear on a platform. Behind you there is a semicircle wall. In front of you there is open space. Except it's not completely open. There are three giant rocks that are rotating around each other in a pattern. They're huge. When you look up and down from them, they are attached by magical tethers to you're not sure what, but they are moving around with them. There's a door behind you. There are runes lit up everywhere.
Whoa.
That was kind of cool.
How are those... I mean, obviously, magic, but how are those boulders floating and spinning?
I don't know. You're the magic person, aren't you?
Odie is, moving right up to the edge of the abyss and kind of looking at them as close as she can because this is pretty amazing.
Well, make an Arcana check. Maybe you know something.
I got a 10.
The Zithians magic them up with some stuff that is generating energy.
That's probably a given.
There's some sort of power source.
Can I get a feel for where that energy is going?
Nope, because you rolled a 10.
I don't know if it will do any good because I know Eremon will not have any idea, but I was going to take a look at it with my divine sense and see if I picked up anything.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
All right.
The DC is 16.
Yes, however, I have 3 points of luck. So with that 15 that I rolled, I would like to spend a point of luck and bump that up to a 16.
Very nice. The magic here is stronger than anything you've ever felt or been around before in your entire life. It actually staggers you. You take a couple of steps back, but you don't fall down. It's like you got dropped into a freezing cold, iced over lake. That's what it feels like when you open your divine senses in this place. But it doesn't debilitate you, which is what would have happened. Do you wish to stay in this state and keep sensing this for a period of time?
And I have a chance to mention what I'm seeing to Odie first, and if she doesn't get anything useful out of it, I will drop out of this.
You can describe it.
Odie, I am feeling more magic than I have ever felt before. It's quite intimidating. I'm not sure that I like it. It's also very cold. Like that one time that we decided we were going to go ice fishing and then it didn't work out.
And you went in the water.
Yes, I assumed I remembered that part. Yes. Do you want me to keep looking? Is there anything I should be looking for? Because this is very...
No, if you sound stressed.
I'm just a little stressed.
Let it go.
But if you need me to do it, I can do it.
Let it go.
And Eremon's going to close his eyes and put his hand over his eyes even to emphasize how much he wants to shut off from this.
I will tell you, since you did that and Odie asked or thought, where was the power going? The energy from these stones, every time they rotate around each other, they're generating energy. And that energy is going down and then looping underneath you.
Silfaria, does any of this seem familiar to you?
I'm sorry, I do not remember any of these things.
That's okay.
I don't believe I've ever been here before.
Can you read the runes that are written on these stones?
They are moving rather quickly. And how long do you want to stay here?
I mean, probably not super long, but...
Silfaria takes a moment. She looks over the stones. If we wanted to stay here for a little while, I bet I could get a read on what they might be.
Well, I don't think we have that kind of time. Maybe we can come back and look. but I think we need to continue on.
Especially since from down below, magical energy starts like whirring up, like that wasn't there before.
Yeah. Odie will turn and look at the door that leads further away from this ledge.
Just out of curiosity, is the Mountain Strangler underground? Is that where he's being kept in a downward direction?
I'm not quite sure.
All right, then.
I mean, he sounds like we'd noticed if he was above ground. But let's keep moving.
What would you like to do?
Look at the door.
You see that the door is slightly open, but not so much that you can see inside, but not close enough where the latch has got it cinched together.
Odie will walk over and gently nudge it open.
You nudge the door open, and you see elementals. Fire, air, and water elementals. But they don't look right. And when I say fire, water, and air elementals, they're like whirlwinds and dust clouds and living flame just moving around. In fact, the flame elementals, the fire elementals, they're just like standing fires for a second until they start moving, and then you can see the eyes inside of them. And they're not just red, they're run through a bunch of different colors, sometimes changing, sometimes not. Even the air elementals, you can see that they're blue and green and yellow, and they have different colors running through them, and sometimes little lightning sparks that flow through them. The water is mostly blue or violet or closer to clear. And they are just moving around. They're avoiding each other if you watch for a moment. They're not noticing you. Sometimes they settle into these little whirlwind areas or these little heating runes, and the heat rune turns on, and the elemental looks a little bit more pleased, especially like when a fire one settles on a fire runes, or when the water ones settle into a little bit of a whirlpool of water. You can almost hear them sigh. There are also some rocky sinkholes with pebbles, sand, and whatnot, but none of the elementals go near them.
This is strange.
I will walk over so that I can look in over Odie's shoulder. There are certainly elementals of various types dancing around there.
Odie's going to hesitate for a moment, make sure that Monty is back behind Eremon, and then she's going to step in and see if the elementals do anything.
They don't. Sylpharia also steps in.
Am I right in noticing that there's no earth elementals?
Correct.
Eremon will point out to Odie, Odie, there's none of the rock things that should be moving around here if there's 4 elements.
Right.
Sylpharia seems stunned as she looks around at these other elementals.
They're not paying any attention to us, and they seem happier when they're on one of those floor symbols that seems to match their essence.
Sylpharia speaks to one of them in a tongue that you don't recognize. Except you do, Odie. Eremon, you don't. But you realize, Odie, that what is happening is something is translating it for you. And when you look out of the corner of your eye, you see those little starlight fairies are hovering around your ears, whispering into your ears what Sylpharia is saying. Which Sylpharia is saying, "Friend, are you okay? What is happening?" And the elemental that they are talking to just ignores her, doesn't pay attention to her. Maybe looks for a moment, and then their eyes, the eyes that are in the fire, to the fire elemental that Sylpharia is talking to, flicker through some colors again, and then look somewhere else and start hovering elsewhere.
Do the ones that seem to land on a symbol that matches them, do they seem to stay put for the moment?
I assume you've been watching for longer than like 30 seconds, right? Like,
yeah.
You're watching this happening over the course of 5 minutes. Like, you see one hit a pool of water or a steamy air whirlwind or one of those fiery runes that lights up and heats the air, which you can feel the heat coming off of it. They stay there for like 60 seconds-ish, maybe a minute and a half, and then they move on.
Odie's going to edge along the wall and head over to this door and take a look at it.
Boss, what are we doing here? Should I come over there?
Stay with Eremon for the moment.
Okay.
I'll just step into the space where she was at, just inside.
Monty hops up on your shoulder, Eremon.
I reach over and pat him on the head.
Normally I would think that's patronizing, but it's really nice.
He likes it.
Sylpharia says to you, Eremon, Monty appreciates being patted on the head like that. Monty says to Sylpharia, don't encourage him. I mean, he might do more weird stuff. He does weird stuff sometimes. Although I like it, like the stick thing. It's fun. The door's shut. Looks like the other door.
Can I open it?
You can?
As Odie is opening this door, she is keeping like one eye, like paying attention to the elementals that are behind her to see if they react to her opening this door, while also trying to pay attention to what might be behind the door as she opens it.
So the door opens out.
Okay, so she's pulling the door towards her and looking inside.
You open the door, take a peek inside. There are a large number of those magical crystals and constructs. Really, there's only 5, but they look a lot like that lattice work of magic that you messed with in the other complex.
Oh, this place seems like it's full of puzzles. Noelle would never give me puzzles, because I would just break them.
There are 2 elementals in here, a wind elemental and a fire elemental. At first glance, they're messing with them in some way, shape, or form. Do you wait and see what they're doing?
Yeah, I think Odie would pause to try and understand what they're doing, as long as it doesn't look like they're just smashing.
They are not. It looks like they're trying to fix it. Like some of the stuff that's worn out or broken or not working quite right. They're fixing whatever this is.
To the others, she calls over her shoulders. I found some of those latticework structures like we saw in the place where we found Sylpharia, and it looks like these elementals are trying to repair them?
Sylpharia takes a look inside. I wonder why they're trying to fix this. I also wonder what this is.
Wouldn't this be like a warding thing, like what the place was where we found you?
No, that was constructed to utilize the power of the facility, which its primary purpose was to bring elementals into the world so that we could work with the Zithians, also to create and find and harvest elemental crystals to be used in their magical experiments and projects. These look like, because she rolled a 19, capacitors. They're here to store energy.
So the crystal lettuce in this place is storing energy.
It can store energy. 2 of them are disabled, though, and it cannot store as much energy as it should be able to. Although it looks like they just recently repaired a couple of them.
Does it look like there's any place for the energy to go?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is part of this facility. Like, this is all one giant magical construct, essentially. This is a giant magical machine, this whole place. When she tells you that, Odie, you can start seeing it. You're like, oh, I get it. Those lattice works are attached to the ground. There's some amount of magical energy that is flowing through them, down underneath. Like, the power supply, since Eremon told you it was a power supply, is probably some of that energy is coming up here and being stored here, and it's flowing out towards the middle. It's probably powering a lot of those elemental areas in the room that you're standing in. You're still not sure what this place does, though.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, it's a lot of power. Like, more magic than you've ever even heard of.
Odie's gonna just gently close that door, and then I don't think that's where we need to go.
That roaring sound, by the way, that is getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Odie's gonna move over to the western door and try to avoid the elementals and open that one to see where it goes, if it'll open.
It is locked.
Okay. Odie will make her way down to the door that's to the southeast and open that before trying to work on the lock for the western door.
This door is also locked.
Okay.
Not only is it locked, it seems barricaded.
Like barricaded on this side?
No, on the other side. I mean, you're smart enough. You take a look at the door, you try the handle. It's locked, but I assume Eremon and Monty are going over there too. Monty says to you, there's something underneath it. Like, I can see something like pressed up against the door from underneath.
Okay. So let's see if we can figure out how to open the western door.
I mean, I could try to kick it in. It didn't work that well last time.
No, let's just see if we can figure out how to open it. My suspicion is that this is a puzzle, and we may need to get the elementals to stand on the squares in the floor tiles that match their substance. That's what I do in a video game.
I mean, we could just pick the lock or kick the door open. That's what Monty says. Also, Odie, you're pretty sure that that's not true.
Oh, okay.
There's no connection between the areas, because those aren't just runes, right? Like, it's a pool of water, and it's like a steam bath almost that comes up from the ground. There's like just a pile, like a pit of dirt and stone and
Okay.
shifting sand. There's a map, right? But those aren't actually like 2D forms. The only ones that are really just 2D forms are the fire runes that just heat up when something hovers over them.
Okay. X that out then. She wouldn't have said that if that's what she understood.
I don't think she understood it until she thought about it like that for a second.
Okay. Well, Monty, can you pick the lock?
I mean, I could try.
Can Monty pick locks?
Yeah, he's got sleight of hand, I'm pretty sure.
He got a 21.
He manages to pick the lock rather quickly. It only takes him about 30 seconds to get it open. You hear the click. It's a really well-made metal door, too. Like, it's got the nice handle on it, and it's like an actual handle that you press down to open it. And it's got it looks like it's some sort of like two-prong key that would have to be slid in there to open the lock. And Monty uses both of his paws to use his claws to get in there, and then you hear, I got it, I think I got it, I got it, click, and then he turns it.
Good job.
And no problem. That's what I'm here for, right? Pick locks.
We can never tell anyone back home that you can do this, though.
Okay. Why not?
Because they would be terrified of a raccoon that can break into their house.
I mean, most people there just give me food, so why would I break into their house?
That's true. But still, we're not going to tell anybody at home you can do this.
Eremon, all you hear is from Monty.
I hear Odie's side of the conversation. I'm like, what is going on that we don't want to tell people back home?
That he picked a lock.
Oh, I just assumed he could do that.
Apparently, people would be terrified if they knew that he could pick locks. I don't understand why, though.
Let's just move on to the next room.
When you open the door, you see there are screens, soft crystal screens on the walls in here and above what look like stone tables. There's even chairs, stone chairs. They look very much like those stone furniture pieces that you saw in the other place that would form to your body when you sat in them or laid on them. More problematically, there is an elemental. It does not look normal or okay. In fact, it's like moving back and forth pretty rapidly, talking to itself in a language that you do understand, Odie, and Silfari understands, but Eremon, you don't. Unless you speak elemental, I don't think you do.
No.
Monty doesn't get it either. And it's like, we were here, then we were together, then we were apart, but we were together. And I don't understand, and we had to kill our friend, and then that was helping, and then Palegun had to run away again, and I don't understand what's happening. No, you tell me what's happening. No, you tell me what's happening. I don't understand why we're like this. What's going on? I don't understand. She did this to us. Who did this to us? That thing, the mud person. Oh my God! And it's just going back and forth. It looks very not happy. It sounds very not happy too. But all you hear is like the grinding of rock and the sounds of fire and wind and the churning of ice as it crackles together.
Does this elemental look like it's like all the elements kind of mashed together?
Yeah.
Oh my.
In fact, Odie and Silfari gasps, and you realize, Odie, it looks like someone or something smashed 4 elementals together, and you're hearing 4 different personalities talking to each other. When you walk in, it looks up as like, intruders! Intruders! We kill the intruders! You should roll for initiative.
No. Okay.
All right.
I got a natural 20, so my initiative is a 22.
I got a 3, so my initiative is 4.
Silfari got a 13. Odie and Monty, you're first. You can do something if you want.
She's going to cast Entangle and try and keep it in place. This is probably going to be useless, but they need to make a strength save versus 13.
There's advantage. It's saved. I got a 16. You cast Entangle.
She would be like, wait, we're not here. We're not here as intruders. We're just trying to fix things.
It doesn't understand you.
Okay.
Also, it seems disturbed. I mean, it's got 4 personalities smashed into one body.
Yeah.
You hear it say, we don't understand her. What is she saying? I don't know. She's an intruder. Kill her. That's our job. Destroy all intruders. Oh, she's a Zithian. Kill the Zithian.
I'm not a Zithian. I'm also going to reach over to Eremon's shoulder and touch Monty and give him his magical claws. But she's also going to tell him, let's see if we can calm them down first.
Monty can go if Monty would like to.
Monty's going to hold his action and only attack if one of them gets close enough to try and hit Eremon or Odie.
This thing walks and really floats through your entanglement spell, the fire and the ice freezing and bursting the plants as it moves along. Doesn't stop anything at all. Your entangle spell is still there unless you drop it.
She still has it up, but she won't be able to drop it until next turn.
Okay. It floats pretty quickly right over to you, Eremon.
since you're in the way. Good job of being in the way. It swings at you with its ice claw. Oh, that's a 23.
Yeah, that's going to hit on a chain shirt. Yes.
Yeah, I rolled pretty high. You take 4 points of damage, and you're slowed.
Does a 12 hit it?
No, it doesn't.
That was Monty's attempt.
Yep, Monty swings as it walks up and swings at Eremon. Monty like swings back at it. The Starlight Claws, it's faster than you think, and it like spins out of the way of being slashed with its whirlwind body that's in the bottom. Eremon, when it claws you, Hoarfrost like covers your body. You are slowed and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. It's not done yet. Then it smashes you with its earth hand. Does a 18 hit you?
An 18 will.
Wow, you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. It hammers you into the ground. You were knocked prone, and then it breathes fire on you. Make a dex saving throw at disadvantage. The DC's 11. Cool. Tell me how you dodge out of the way. Oh, it's disadvantage. Yeah. That's right.
So that is a 14 on the lower die.
You're still good. Man, tell me how you dodge out of the way as you get clawed and Hoarfrost covers, and you get like, I can't, and you get punched like down into the ground, like he just smashes you into the ground, and then he breathes on you. You see the fire coming. How do you dodge out of the way of the fire?
I think after the two claws hit me, before I have a chance to react to them, once I hit the ground, I like tumble over backwards because I did practice tumbling over and over again with my father.
That relationship with your father is so complicated. I mean, he's probably saved your life through his training like, 4 or 5 times now. Yet, just keep complaining about him.
Yes, I understand.
I mean, his dad is kind of an ass.
It is Sylpharia's turn. Sylpharia speaks to the elemental. Friend, you can stop this. We are not here to harm you. You are not. You are one of their constructs. You are corrupted, tainted, corrupted. What about you, friend? You are combined by something. Who did this to you? Was it the Slurg Vima? Let's see if that works on it. Yeah, I rolled a nat 20. She totally gets its attention. It pauses for a second and looks at her. Eremon, it is your turn.
I am going to stand up.
At the end of your turn, you're no longer slowed.
Okay. And I'll look over to Sylpharia and say, I understand how to subdue things that breathe and have flesh and things like that. I don't know how to subdue this, and I don't think you want me to kill it. What do you want me to do?
Sylpharia looks at you, looks back at the merged elemental. I'm not sure what we can do for them. I've never seen anything like it before. It's actually very disturbing. And then she thinks back to the earlier place that you were in, the facility above, and that pit where the thing was going to come out of that pool of mud or whatever. And then she's like, "Oh my God, this is what they were making. Things like this."
It's horrifying.
She doesn't know what to do. She's actually, I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw for her. She fails. She is now like stunned. Has no idea how to handle like this situation. I mean, she's just a person like the rest of you, and she just saw four of her kind that were basically put together like, if you put 4 humans together in the same body.
I would like to make sure that I am standing in a position where I can defend either Odie or Sylpharia. I am not going to attack. I am going to use actually one of my spell slots and cast Cure Wounds on myself. Oh, thankfully that was a 10. I am very happy with that.
Good roll. Nice roll.
You probably needed it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you good? You are in the way still.
Yes. I'm going to stay where I'm at, and I'm going to look at it and go, nice elemental. Good elemental.
Odie, it's your turn, just to re-up on the situation. This thing is stopped for a second. It's like debating with itself. Sylpharia is stunned and horrified. You'd think if Sylpharia was organic in some way, she'd be vomiting right now.
Yeah. Odie will... Oh, let me take a look. Well, she will drop the entangle since it's useless.
The plants wither and die everywhere.
Sylpharia, please translate for me. Please. And she's got her hands held up in front of her, palms out, to be like, please, we don't want to hurt you. We want to help fix this. We're here after the Slurg Vima. If she did this to you, we're here to stop her.
Let me see if Sylpharia has it in her to translate well. She does. Wow, she actually puts a little bit of heart into that. More than you were expecting. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, that is not Odie's forte. Odie got an 11 because she rolled a 12.
On the bright side, the forcefully combined elemental is listening to what Silfaria has to say through you. It's not a done deal. They're debating with each other now. And Silfaria tells you they're debating with each other. You can hear it too. They're like, should we kill them? Are they enemies? They don't seem like enemies. She's totally an enemy. Look, she's one of those construct things. Oh my God, why? But we're still stuck together. Like, can they help us get apart? No, there's no way they can. Maybe they could. Is it really that bad? We're so much more powerful. I don't know. Then they all start saying that in unison together. What does Monty do?
I think Monty's just going to hold his action again to protect Odie or Eremon or Silfaria, but Silfaria is the furthest away from the thing right now.
Okay. Let's see what the elemental does. The elemental holds it's still debating with itself. Silfaria will implore them to please stop. I just want to help you. Maybe we can figure something out. I believe we could figure something out. Eremon, you can't understand any of this. It's just, it sounds heartfelt, even though it's like this burbling, watery language that you've never really heard before. Yet, Odie, you understand it perfectly because someone's translating in your ears.
Yeah. She's not questioning it because it's helpful right now.
And with that, because she rolled a 17, the forcefully combined elementals, they sag. Maybe we can trust them. We should see if we can trust them. They say, what can you do to help us? And it's eerie because it's all at the same time in unison, sort of. It's a little bit off, which makes it hard to listen to. Actually, listening to them hurts your ears in that dissonant way.
I only have 1 point of lay on hands, but if it takes more than that, if I spent one, would I figure out if it could fix it using that?
Oh, there ain't no way. You just don't know.
Did Vima come through here? Did she do this to you?
Yes. She did this to us. Yes, she came through here. What are you going to do to fix us?
We need to stop her first. There's an energy building below that I think is...
Hold on, I gotta roll a will save for him now to see if they flip out. Because you said you'd help fix them and they're not completely stable and you're not giving them what they want.
Well, I don't know how to fix them. I don't know how to fix them until we stop Vima.
It's true. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that's how they feel about the situation, right? They're not okay, and they're not completely stable. On the bright side, they passed their saving throw, so they don't flip out. But their priority is getting fixed. Just, you understand that. And in fact, Silfaria puts her hand on your shoulder when you say that. It's like, don't say that to them. They're not okay.
We must stop Vima before we can unwind the magic that did this to you.
What if we took them in the room with the crystal lettuces? Do you think it would pull them apart because there's 4 of them and it might separate them out?
That just seemed like battery storage.
Silfaria is just like shaking her head, not at you two. She's like now studying what's going on here with this elemental, and she's just, I don't understand. And then she looks at the two of you, she taps you on the shoulder and she whispers into your ear, I don't think it's a quick fix. It's almost as if I took different body parts of yours and stitched them together with Eremon. That wouldn't be fixed very quickly.
We need to stop Vima. Can you tell us where she went?
They look at the door that's in the southwestern part of the room. Silfaria says, friend, do you have a name? They say 4 names at the same time. It just comes out as gibberish. Okay, says Silfaria. Why don't you come with me and we'll start talking about what's going on with you. And she looks at you, Odie and Eremon. Just go. I'll take care of this.
Be safe.
And I am going to take a half a moment to look back at Silfaria just to make sure that she's okay with me leaving.
She is.
And then I will go ahead and catch up with Odie.
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Heroes of Hovel's Way. Music and sound effects were from Storyblocks and Envato. If you'd like to interact with us, you can join our Discord. There's a link to join it in our show notes. We talk about D&D and other fantasy gaming stuff there along with other topics. If you'd like to support this show, you can join our Patreon. Check it out at patreon.com/Thakawa. That's patreon.com/THAC0WA. The Patreon helps us make this show and Thaka with Advantage.
Speaking of patrons who help us out, I would like to thank David Ridout, Matea the Sorceress, Darkmere the Dark, Peter Martin, Eric Bontz, Doug Rass, and Victor Wyatt. Last thing, we're part of the Polygamers Podcast Network. Great show on there is called the Gnome Cast. It's where Ange gathers gnomes together and talks about game mastering advice. Thank you once again for listening, and beware Valhalmorris and his slurg. They just love getting in your small clothes.